Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss another topic, that is use or the utilization of the radioactive isotopes in the investigation of biogenetic studies. So now come to the introduction of that topic. Actually, the availability of the newer techniques and advancements in the instrumentation has resulted in the progress of sciences, right? So after the World War II, the biogenetic or the biosynthetic studies were limited as model experiment, but later in mid 40s the availability of radioactive isotopes changed these demonstrations. So the most important, and there are five major techniques which are used for the synthetic studies of the primary metabolites and the secondary metabolites. So number one is the tracer technique, number two use of isolating organs or the tissues, and next one is the grafting method, and fourth one is use of the mutant strains, and last one is the enzymatic studies. And the most and useful and most talented technique is now presently employed in all the branches of the science is the tracer technique. So now come to the tracer technique. The tracer technique can be defined as a technique which utilize a labeled compound to find out the various intermediate or the various steps involved in the biosynthetic pathway in the plants. Okay, and the radio isotopes can be used to understand chemical and biological processes in the plant. This is true due to the reason like our radioisotopes are chemically identical with other isotopes of the same element and will be subsequent in the chemical reactions, and the chemical radioactive forms of the elements can be easily detected using various instruments like Zeiser counter or the others. Okay, the growing use of stable isotopes designed for detecting adulteration in foods has increased in recent years. Okay, the atomic weight of an atoms. Before getting in the detail, it is necessary to understand what are atomic weight, atomic number, and the isotopes. So the atomic weight of an atom can be treated as the same as the number of its nucleons like protons and the neutrons, and the atomic number is the number of the positive charges like we could say that the number of protons which are present into the nucleus of each of its atom, and like the atoms with the same atomic number but different atomic weight are called the isotopes. And in the another language we could say that the elements can be present in both stable and unstable forms, like these are called the radioactives, okay, which are the unstable forms. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur are the main elements which have elements of the biological interested, and all of them have at least two or more than two stable isotopes. Okay. Stable isotopes are also used in the differentiation of the mass or the charge ratio among various isotopically labeled nitrogen compound, also known as isotope radio or ratio analysis. Fine. Now come to the topic. It is a technique which utilize a labeled compound, as I told you, that to trace the find out various intermediate and the various steps involved in the biosynthetic process in the plants at a given time and the rate. Next one is these compounds are administered into the plant, for example becomes a part of the general metabolite pool and the undergoes reaction characterized to the metabolite of the particular plant. Now come to the significance of this tracer technique. Uh, for the proton, alkaloids, amino acid, nitrogen atom gave more specific than the carbon atom. And for terpenoids and glycosides, linkage like oxygen, nitrogen and carbon atoms. Actually, basic step in involved tracer technique. Number 1 is preparing of the labeled compound. Number 2 is incorporation of the labeled compound to the tissue system. And there are 6 methods used to incorporate labeled compound. Number 1 is root feeding. Number 2 is tap feeding. Next one is direct injection. Next is infiltration. And fifth one is floating method. And last one is spraying method. These are the techniques which are used to label the compounds into the tissue system. And now come to the separation or the isolation of the labeled compound from the tissue system. This is depending on the nature of the drug and its source. Different methods of extraction and employed. For example, maceration for the soft tissue. This is a technique which is used to labeled for the isolation for the soft tissue, that is maceration. Next one is detoxification for the hard tissues. We could say that the hot percolation method which is used to detect the hard tissues. And next one is for alkaloid, glycosides and slightly polar solvents. Next one is for phenol and polar solvents. For fat and oils are the non-polar solvents. These are the separation or isolation techniques which is used by the tracer technique. Thank you. Hope you understand about this tracer technique which is used to detect the compounds into the plant by the tracer technique with the help of the radioactive molecules. Thank you.